Hey everyone, I'm Jenna Longmire, the founder of the Tree of Life Mystery School and Priestess Guide, here with you today to talk about what we're doing at the Mystery School and introduce you to our client care coordinator, Marianne Frazier, who wears many hats around here, and she also is a diversity, equity, inclusivity, and belonging specialist, as well as a certified Akashic Records practitioner. So we're really glad to have Marianne, and I invited her to have a dialogue with me. I much prefer dialogues over monologues. So I thought we would just share a conversation about what we're doing at the Mystery School. So I'll turn it over to you, Marianne, for you to ask me a few questions.
Thank you, Jenna. Just want to say thank you to everyone just for us to be able to have this platform and to connect with you. We are so excited that you're joining our community. And the one notable thing I would say is it's been a great experience working with Jenna over the past 6 months because her focus is really on collaboration and connected to the divine feminine. And that to me is very important for the work that I do. And also just as a woman, it just really lights me up. And kudos to her because it's not an easy journey, but it's a necessary journey in my experience.
Thank you for saying that, Marianne. And I am very grateful to have found someone like Marianne who understands collaboration because that's actually not something a lot of people really maybe grasp in reality, maybe in theory, but
It's so good. Well, thank you. So today, the first question I have for you, Jenna, is why focus on the divine feminine for your mystery school? Why is that important to you?
yes, thank you for asking that. I feel like divine feminine and divine masculine are both really important, but I'm focusing on divine feminine because I felt like that was a good starting point. So for now, that is my focus. It's an area that I have a lot of knowledge in and have been working with for quite some time. So I recognize the fact that I did have some unique knowledge that wasn't readily available to people. I mean, there's lots and lots of books out there, but what I had the fortunate experience of having in the late 90s was an actual experience of being in a sacred feminine women's community for 5 years. So I got quite the education and recognized really just how rare that is. And I feel like the divine feminine is the energy that we are most needing right now. So to start there and to start with mostly women or female identified people, particularly in the priestess cohort. I still work with men one on one in my individual sessions and love working with men. But the divine feminine piece we're talking about infiltrates all the work I do because I think everyone needs this medicine right now of the divine feminine.
What a great answer. I think what what stuck out to me was the idea of nurturing, right? That you feel it's a time to nurture the divine feminine, to get them into collaboration and to be exactly what they are, divine. The second question I would have to ask you is why now? Why is it pivotal? Why is this a pivotal point for you to be navigating your school and creating this culture that you're looking to shift?
Yes, why now? It feels like it's now or never. Like it really feels like the timing is almost like we can't not do this at this point. And I started to see this happening just in the United States with just the lack of progress that I was seeing in terms of social justice issues, equal rights issues for women, for all marginalized groups. And so it was like, oh my gosh, I've been watching this since the 80s, right? And we're not making the progress we need to be. So it feels like now is it. Like, let's just jump in there and make these changes because we're not getting there at the rate we've been going. So there's been a lot of waking up that we've had to do and stepping up, which is what I've been attempting with the school.
I love that. I love the accountability portion of it, right? So it's great to have the knowledge, it's great to understand, but it's another thing to actually be an advocate for change and actually doing the change. So that's great to hear. My next question is, what inspired you? You know, what brought you here? Why are you doing this, and how does it light you up?
It inspires me because spirituality to me feels like the answer for our current times. I mean, we've tried it with politics. We've tried it, through education, through organized religion, and it just hasn't had the impact. And so I am so deeply inspired by what I call direct knowing or gnosis or the mystical experiences that many of us have, but don't really have an outlet or a place to talk about it. So when I started putting this out there and saw, people's eyes start to sparkle and light up, and when I talked about it, it was like, yes, we really need a safe place to experience this direct knowing with the divine. And so it lights me up all the time. And not that I don't get discouraged because we're still attempting this in a patriarchal paradigm that is not yet shifted, but I feel that this is essential in assisting with those much needed shifts.
I love that. What I'm hearing from you is intuitive collaboration, right? So collaboration with spirit, collaboration with yourself, collaboration with your body. That sounds, really robust and really amazing things that I think would be of great benefit to people. So the last question I have for you today is, what is the mystery school offering, and who does it benefit?
So the Mystery School is offering online community, it's offering individual sessions with anyone interested in this work, and group offerings. And the main signature program being the 13 Moons Priestess Path, which we'll be taking in new members for the fall winter semester. And we also have an open online cauldron on the 8 Sabbats, or the holy days in the wheel of the year. And so those are great ways to drop in and experience our community in a group setting. And then of course, I'm always open to having consultations with people who just want to ask me questions and find out more about the individual work and the group work that we're doing here. And I have a lot of longer term visions for this school, but for right now, I'm the main teacher. It's very important to me, though, to collaborate, as you said, and bring in other guest teachers. And so I'm doing that and opening that up whenever I can to whoever wants to partake of these offerings.
Yay. Well, thank you for taking the time to connect with us today. I just want to make note that you did say the offering will be happening in September for the 13 Moons Priestess Pass. And people can check the website, which is Tree of Life mysteryschool.com if they have any questions, any information. And we are also on Facebook, which is Tree of Life Mystery School, facebook.com/ Tree of Life Mystery School, and also on Instagram. So we have plenty of places that people can connect with us. So thank you so much for taking the time out today to just give people a chance to delve in and see what we're doing here.
Yes, thank you, Marianne, for mentioning our platforms. We're also on YouTube as well. We're going to get more active on that platform. And thank you, Marianne, for your support. And I just look forward to bringing you in more to what we're offering in the school, and others who are interested in wanting to collaborate. Please reach out, and I look forward to meeting you all and talking with you when the time is right. Thank you. Blessed be.